What's going on, everybody? C4 here, and today we're continuing with our play reactions, most importantly with the Philadelphia Eagles. And with the 25th pick in the 4th round, they selected nickel slot corner AVONTE MADDOX from Pitt, 5'9", 185. Your prototypical Jim Swartz size. Now, I know I've been pounding the table for us to get in Shaquem Griffin. He's still on the board. We don't know what the internal valuation of Shaquem Griffin is, because for all we know, he might be there in the 6th when we pick. And if he's just the guy that I want. Obviously, for personal reasons, I'd love to get a jersey. I still think he fills an absolute need. We still need, I think, with how much nickel defense that we ran, a money backer type player. But here we're talking about AVONTE MADDOX. So what you get with him, like I said, a nickel corner, ran a 4.39 at the 40, tested pretty well. Everyone rants and raves that he's a good leader, good locker room guy, tough type player. But I've also seen a couple reviews from Pitt saying, he also, sometimes would be exposed to the big play. A lot of times when a big play would go against Pitt, it looked like he was the one that was at fault. Now, I can't personally, judge that because I haven't watched a whole lot of Pitt games. But ultimately, you got to understand when you're looking at the potential needs for the Philadelphia Eagles, nickel corner is, probably top 3 currently on the board when we're sitting there at pick 25 in the 4th round. Because you look at the secondary, what we have in the secondary. You have a guy like Jalen Mills who's playing corner. Ultimately, if I had to take a guess, he would be the player that I would assume would eventually move to the safety spot. You got Rasul Douglas, bigger outside corner. You got Sidney Jones, who you hopefully can somewhat play even near the territory of what Marshawn Lattimore played last year. He's basically 2 first-round picks. And then you got Ronald Darby, who's going to be there this year, but long-term probably is not going to be there. So I'm going to say the future of our secondary, we had Rasul Douglas, outside corner, Sidney Jones, outside corner. We didn't have anyone that could be the future nickel. And ultimately, looking at our roster right now, is there a nickel corner that jumps off the board? There's a bunch of guys there that may be able to play there, but there's no one that's proven. But a guy like MADDOX, as a rookie with great athleticism that should be able to compensate for any of the learning bumps that's going to happen as a rookie, he could very well emerge himself as our starting nickel corner. And to get something like that, a starter of any kind in the 4th round, you have to give credit to the Philadelphia Eagles. So, when I'm looking at corner, wasn't my best guy on the board. I know that's what a lot of people want to come in. I say, looking at the board right now, if you want to go nickel, maybe someone like Perry Nickerson from Tulane probably would have been number 1 for me. Then you can maybe look at DJ Reed from Kansas State. But really, after that, MADDOX is a guy on my board for a nickel spot that could make a whole lot of sense there for the Philadelphia Eagles. We got Greg Stroman from Virginia Tech, Kevin Tolliver, LSU. Still some solid corners, but if you're looking for a guy that might be best pigeonholed as a slot corner, MADDOX is as good of a pick, I think, at pick 25 for the Philadelphia Eagles. So not the most glamorous pick, not the biggest name, but I think that, you got to trust High Roast, but you got to trust Joe Douglas. They've done nothing throughout their little partnership that has led us awry outside of Donnell Pumphrey. So let's hope, last time we drafted a guy that was a little bit on the smaller side. Didn't work out well with Donnell Pumphrey. Hopefully, MADDOX can bump that trend and get a lot of nice minutes on special teams and as a slot corner for us this year. So, guys, let me know what you feel about the MADDOX pick in the comment section below. As always, your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. We'll be reviewing all of the Philadelphia Eagles picks here today on day 3. Hopefully, God, looking at the 6th round. Come on, Shaquem, fall, baby. I want Shaquem Griffin so bad. But yeah, that'll do it from here today, and we'll be right back. We're talking about the 25th, 26th, 27th pick in the 4th round, which is, once again, the Philadelphia Eagles.